Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our daily energy and guidance reading. And we're using the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay. And today is February the 17th. However, I consider this a timeless reading. And you can use this as card number 1, 2, or 3, or you could take this as a blended reading with all three. And as soon as I started to shuffle, these three cards jumped out. So, you know what? Spirit already chose the cards for us. That was very simple. I was shuffling the cards offline, but I was going to shuffle again online, but you saw them jump. So let's take these three and see what this message is. Card number 1 is Moon Energy. And it says, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. And this is great because we are going to have the new moon soon. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe it is on the 23rd. And it's the perfect time to begin something new. It could be something like beginning a new diet and exercise program. It could be beginning a new course of study. It could begin maybe starting some YouTube videos. Now, during the Mercury retrograde, though, we are warned not to begin anything new per se. But I would go with my gut feeling, okay? If it feels like the right time to start something, okay, then go for it. If you feel really inspired to start doing something, do it. Even though, like I said, during the Mercury retrograde, we're supposed to recharge, re-edit, rest, relax. I mean, we could go back and, research things on something we already started. But they're saying not to start anything new during the retrograde, but if it feels right in your gut, go for it. And then the next card is Solitude. And this is perfect for the Mercury retrograde once again. Today, I believe, is the beginning of it. We've been in the shadow period and we're supposed to get some quiet time. I always think of the Mercury retrograde as a time out for all of us. We're being put in a time out. And other than electronics breaking down, I really appreciate the break in the action because there's just too much stuff to do every day, which is busy, busy, busy. So it's our time now to rest and recharge. And this card of Solitude is saying, think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during the quiet times. And the first thing I'm thinking of when it says those things that wait during the quiet times is your gut feelings and your intuition. We need to slow down and get these quiet times in order to be able to go within on a regular basis. So you may want to try to get some solitude today. And then the last card is, oh, here we go again, transformation. This woman just keeps appearing in our readings. It seems like every week. And again, this needs to be emphasized. I know we're going through a lot of painful, painful changes, but it's all part of our transformation. And what seems so horrible right now, and you can't imagine why you're going through this, in the end, you're going to realize it was all meant to push you forward on your spiritual path to gain the knowledge and the wisdom that we all need to gain from these experiences in order to become stronger and more knowledgeable and to be able to ascend. And this card is just confirming it that, we're going through transformations. Since last year, there's been a lot of major, major transformation for me. And it's still continuing. And I don't believe that it ever really stops. And this card is saying, this fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So, yes, embrace it. I know my first response is to go into hermit mode and to be by myself and shut everything out and try to, think things out logically. I mean, I'm a Gemini. I never stop thinking. I wish I could find that switch where I could shut it off for a few days and stop the thinking so I could get some peace. But seriously, what you're going through, okay, is happening for your highest good. And, sometimes I think of transformation as like the tower card, in Tarot, and the tower is crumbling down and people are jumping from the building and there's flames shooting out. But guess what? Whatever's being removed from your life when that tower card happens is for your highest good. It's taking away the things that are not for your highest good and making room for things that are bigger and better to take its place. So, as hard as it may seem some days, embrace this transformation and, just try your best to live in the moment during these challenging times, because that is the only true way you're going to gain that inner peace and grounding that you so desperately need during this transformation. Just be in the moment. Don't look back at the past. It's over and gone. Don't regret that you didn't do this or didn't say that. You did the best you could with what you had, and the past is over. And don't get too caught up in the future, look too far ahead. Sure, it's okay to make plans for the future, but not to the point where you're so ahead of yourself that you're producing anxiety, because none of us know what the future holds. The word for this card that sums it up is embrace. Embrace, embrace, embrace this transformation and know that everything is in divine timing, in divine order, and we're all going to be okay. What a beautiful reading. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe, because I will